knowledge. That is what we'll be talking about on this week's episode of Minutes with MinistaMike. Knowledge. That's information, that's skills, that's experience acquired through maybe education or experiences. Knowledge is not only something you gain by going to school. Alright, when I talk about school, I'm talking about those four walls, desk, chalk, teacher standing. Knowledge is not only gained through those avenues, and this day and age, Zoom and all that, alright, online courses. Knowledge is gained through many outlets and experiences inclusive. So you cannot say you don't know something. Yeah, you might not know something, but you know what you've experienced. You know what you've experienced. So you might not go to school. For people that did not go to school, but that doesn't mean you don't know something. That's exactly what I want to say. Alright? Because you did not go to school, having a formal education, that doesn't mean you don't have an informal education. Knowledge. You have the knowledge, you have something. Information gained through experience is also called knowledge. Information gained through formal education is also called knowledge. So, knowledge. What do you know? What do you know? The prosperity you are seeking is at the other side of knowledge. The scripture says, my people perish. They get destroyed because they lack knowledge. They lack knowledge. So, anything you don't want in your life, there is a knowledge gap involved. Anything that you don't like in your life, there is a knowledge gap involved. If you are experiencing any form of lack, there is a knowledge gap involved. If you are experiencing some form of lack of fulfillment, there is a knowledge gap involved. When you know, solution comes. Solution comes. Destruction stops. And when I talk about destruction, we can go mental destruction, spiritual destruction, physical health destruction. When you know, it stops. But it also comes with a responsibility, all right? Because the moment you know what to do and you don't do it, destruction still happens. So knowledge is not only a mental thing, it's an action thing. It's an action thing. What you do with the knowledge you have will determine how your life will end up, will determine how your life will go. So knowledge. So do not just be someone that accumulates information. No. That's knowledge. That's just becoming an information gatherer. No. Applying the knowledge is what will change your life. What do you learn yesterday? What can you do with it today? Speed of action, speed of execution is very key to knowledge. Alright, so that is what we will be talking about in another few short minutes. Awareness. That's knowledge. That's knowledge. What are you aware of that you can use to better your life? What are you aware of? What's your awareness level? Or are you just stuck in your old ways? Your old ways is not giving you the joy you want. So why not change? Why not improve and expand your consciousness? Why not expand your awareness? Why not know more? So that you'll be able to do more. By doing more, you become more. Awareness. So what do you have? What don't you know? That is also part of knowledge. When you know what you don't know, you are a step closer to getting the information required and needed for you to know what you need to know. Do you understand that? What don't you know? When you identify that, you're better off. Your ignorance is informed now, because now you know you are ignorant on this particular subject. On sales, on marketing, on deal making, on negotiation, on relationship building, on communication. The moment you know what you're lacking, hope is arrived. So comprehension, understanding is part of knowledge. Action is part of knowledge. Capacity. What do you have capacity to deliver? What is your capacity? What is your expertise? What is your process? What is your system? Those things that I just said just now, process, system, capacity, expertise, skills, they are the one that will deliver you from destruction, from mental destruction, spiritual destruction, health destruction. Those skills will deliver you. They will make you money, a lot of money. All right, they will make you a lot of money. So think about it for a minute. Just think about it for some few minutes. What do you have? Write it down. Write what you know. Write what you don't know. Write where you can get information about what you don't know, and decide to do something with it. Knowledge, awareness, capacity. You have the capacity to know more, all right? More than you know now. You have the capacity to know more. And that is what I will challenge you this week to go with. What knowledge are you lacking, and where can you get it from? Go get it, use it, execute it, and turn your life around positively. Knowledge. Remember what I started with. People perish because they don't know something. The moment you know something, you stop perishing. You stop being destroyed. Knowledge. Thank you for joining me on this week's episode of Minutes with Minister Mike. I will talk to you next week.